Greetings, humans. I'm Andre. And I'm George. And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. We're back at it, boy. Okay.
Culture
is on the orbit.
So by now I've been jamming almost daily. No, I've been jamming daily. Every song we've reacted to so far. And this is one of those bands.
Yes.
You know, like those bands that kind of, will stay with you. And I'm starting to make a bit of sense of the lyrics and I'm starting to get the songs in here. And that's about what I can say about it, you know?
You don't really have words to describe it.
Yeah, so I just want to say to all the Orbit fans out there that might be watching, so far this is 100% hands down the best thing I have found with the Windmill.
Yes. Same for me, actually.
So, I guess, thanks.
There can never be too much more Orbit. And this song, Mute the Silent, I kept seeing it in the request and it wasn't in the track list of Nija, so I kept assuming it's probably from their older stuff, but it dropped this year.
Yeah, so
This is the latest.
I'm thinking Nija probably got pushed back by COVID because it was a 2020 release. So then they probably had already a lot of stuff in the works and we should probably be looking to new
We've
Orbit.
been sitting on this one for way too long.
Yeah, so this is the latest thing by Orbit Culture. And I gotta say, muting the silence sounds like a kind of a useless endeavor. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Tell me why. I need to know why. Tell me.
They will. So, let's let them tell us.
I was waiting for the kick snare. We're not gonna find a good moment to pause. We won't. I know we won't.
I'm literally on brain overload already.
Okay. I really like what was going on with the verses, where you had that alternation between faster kick snares and groovier, bit more spacey
Yeah,
beats.
Like, that's
really
the first
cool
thing
pace.
I noticed, actually. It's like, it's kind of syncopated almost, and then it falls in the groove.
Yeah.
And then back into syncopated stuff, and then back on the groove, and with the James Hetfield vocals over that.
I'm tempted to say that this is probably a bit less emotional than what we've heard so far, but I'm not sure if that's the case because the other songs had time to grow on me. So
I would say probably less emotional on the clean vocals because it's more like in the groove of it.
yes,
But it's pretty emotional on the growls. I think the
Yeah.
growls were the chorus.
yeah, and we're not really noticing like a distinct chorus. It doesn't sound like choruses like you had the one for Saul, which was really obvious, or the one for Rebirth, which was really obvious. Rebirth is probably my favorite at this point, and the shadowing. Yeah, I can't do words. Are we? And what's with the sci-fi aesthetic? That's different than what we've got so far.
Yeah, but I actually thought it fit at first. It still has the same Orbit Culture sound for the most part, but the way those orchestrals kind of smeared over the entire sound at the beginning, it's just... It fit. It did get a bit of the sci-fi-ish thing from the video.
Okay.
And I don't know what's gonna happen to this guy either.
Okay, I can't.
Another
I can't.
absolute banger.
I can't.
Yes.
I just can't. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely more on the banging side. Definitely.
It's hard. At this point, I feel it's hard to make a proper analysis of this song.
Yeah, like after I probably already disagree with half of what we said in the other reactions because I got to process the songs a bit, so now I'm afraid that anything I'll say, I won't agree with it later.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the first reaction. You don't know what you're gonna get.
This was different. It was different in terms of aesthetic, it was different in terms of feel. It didn't feel that the same sort of anguish that we got in the stuff from Nija.
It was more like an alarming song.
Yeah.
It was...
You also had those like siren-like screechy effects in there. It gave it this really psychedelic tone.
Yeah, and again, they're fitting the dynamic of the video really well with the dynamic of
I
the
was
song.
just gonna say that. Do you know when the guy was tumbling that hill? I was like, I feel you, dude. That's how I feel right now.
These are the exact words that came to my head when I saw that scene where rolling to the groove, huh, kid?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh dear.
So, okay. This guy's harsh vocals are absolutely incredible. He's getting really close up there. One of my favorite harsh vocalists near Ben Duer from Shadow of Intent.
And
I still think that a lot of his like grit and filth does go into deathcore vocal territory.
This band is still sort of
Blending genres.
genre free, yeah. The Unboxables. They are the Unboxables.
Yes.
I can't talk.
Okay. Then drums. I can talk about drums. So
Okay.
what they're doing with the drums, and I think they've been doing it a lot. The most I also got it on North Star of Nija. What's going on here is you have a kick snare beat and you have a galloping beat, and they're mushing into each other.
Yeah.
So it almost feels like a technical death or something really fast grinding song, but at the same time it's got the head banging groove that just keeps whacking
I
you
think
over the
this
head.
one felt a bit more chaotic than the songs we've heard before. It was a bit more hectic. It had more changes and fewer repeating patterns, but it did have a North Star of Nija kind of feel also overall, with a bit of a pattern in the beginning and then breaking things up in the second half and going elemental.
Yeah.
What this didn't have, which I think almost every song we checked out had, is atmospheric bridges. We didn't get any of that.
Yeah,
It was all the way through.
pretty much. Are you sure none of the songs we checked out before had any?
Like Constant Drive.
They have a habit of breaking it apart.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of broke it apart with this one, just didn't break the heaviness, just the pace and the mood.
Okay, we need more
Amazing songs.
So yeah, thank you, fellow Orbiteers, as usual, and we will definitely be doing more, so don't go anywhere. We love you.
Yes. And if you enjoyed this video, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.